Good afternoon, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe mornings exist. And welcome to another episode, another scene of Vampire the Requiem, a Requiem for London. And tonight, a lot has already happened tonight. Where to really begin? The hunt for the Revenants, or their sires rather, is most certainly on. The Lancashire, at the urging of Joshua Bainforth, and perhaps at the impulse of the Archbishop, has gathered a great many warriors of the Lancashire ex sanctum to hunt down this revenant sire that Joshua himself and several others have volunteered to deal with. Over the past few hours of this evening, there has been hunting, feeding from herds from the local populace. There has been prayer and sacraments and services, sorcery, magic that has empowered the coterie and one of the crusaders present. The Revenant herself has been collected, left again at a nondescript location by the court of the city with impeccable timing, almost as if they knew what you were going to do and when, irrespective of announcement, declaration. For Crusaders, in particular, Grangford has been left quite skeptical. While some Crusaders, in particular, Artoria and Lander being a Nosferatu, one of the younger Crusaders, he has been left feeling slightly out of place, and while he is no doubt committed to his divine role and very much so is going to be aiding on this mission and in many ways taking charge, he has vocally stated that he can't help but feel this many crusaders would be better spent elsewhere. For such a large force to remove a single sinner, a single elite player, feels very much like overkill, particularly when the domain of other kindred, but it's neither here nor there. Your group is riding separately from going to be running interference. Most of the Crusaders, including yourself, are quite aware of the dangers that involves traveling through the domains of other kindred. And suffice to say, the other Crusaders may have learned from your group's misfortune. they'll be providing you with the window through which you may enter Kingston. And deal with the this revenant maker. You're currently driving in the van that you had not given back to the court. You fucking thieves.
They can buy another van.
Farthingale's claimed this one.
They can.
He has a spot and everything. It's
Yes,
right behind it's looming right behind the driver's seat.
It's right there where I have my blood forcefully taken.
In case it wasn't clear, you are actually to return the property of the court once you are done with it.
I'm not done with it yet.
I mean, quick,
and
Doctor.
Very much not a freebie, and no.
After this scene, I'm going to have Obfuscate 5. My full intention is to go boop. The van isn't here anymore.
I was gonna say, hey, quick, Dr. Moreau, lick the van, make it yours.
Oh, I licked it hard.
There you go.
Well, jokes on you,
weird.
Farthingale, because that's not level 5 obfuscate in this game. Ha!
No, it's level. It's level 2 obfuscate. Fuck 2. You.
Yeah, it's worse. Yeah.
Yes, we'll give back the fucking van. It's fine.
I may have broken the door.
God damn it.
Well, joke's on you again, most of the court's maquette. Nah.
Then we're going to get into a scaring contest with the maquette.
All right, guys, let's reel it in. Poor Bishop.
I'll throw it in the fucking river.
Holly is currently on the trail of her creator once again. She seems a bit more confident this time that she knows where she's going. Perhaps because in many ways she's heading largely in the same direction.
By the way,
Yes.
Bishop, because I sense it's going to become important before the end of this scene, can I trip my 3-dot ally? Because I think I mentioned it very, very briefly. Can I trip my 3-dot ally? Because I've now paid for them outright. They said that they're very good at seeing things and finding things. And somebody said that they were going to text me before the night was done with a request to get my touchstone back. Can I try and preempt that by having my ally find my touchstone?
Yes, we'll deal with the consequences of that after the scene.
Okay.
It won't be important this scene.
Awesome.
Yes, your revenant, hungry though she is back on the trail, and one more confident than she was before. She is perhaps more terrified of the consequences of entering this area once again, considering that she saw quite explicit group last time.
To be fair, we survived.
I think we've all grown as people since then.
Literally.
We're certainly more pissed off as people.
To be fair, we the group survived because we learned that that evening that Farthingale is a world-class tourney knight.
Yes,
he channels his inner Daisy. He is secretly a member of House Daisy.
What the hell did I do to you?
Yes, we kept both of those motorcycles. They're ours now.
Yes, if I recall, we loaded them both in the van.
Yes.
Yeah. As you are as you're driving, it doesn't take very long until after you enter the territory that van involving your much larger Crusader group, you're the other half of the group you've pulled in. Joshua breaks off to hit another location within the area, but to draw away enough attention so that you yourselves aren't going to get hit with perhaps the same level of intensity that you did before. That even if some Carthians do come after you, you're not going to have the whole movement in the area bearing down on you.
So they just like baseball batting mailboxes right now?
What was that about mailboxes?
Are they just knocking down mailboxes right now?
Have you ever seen in movies when kids are driving, like in the 80s, when kids are driving down American streets in cars with baseball bats sticking out the window?
Yeah, just knock it down.
Smashing people's mailboxes as they go.
I mean, whatever makes you feel better.
I mean, that's immediately what I think of when I hear someone say we're causing a distraction.
I think this is going to involve a great deal more murder and several times more vandalism. But yes. We do love our
We
friends.
aren't being visited by Special Branch by the end of the night.
But it doesn't take long while they break off to do whatever it is they need to do. And Joshua, you've all got earpieces that allow you to communicate. The Grand Crusader just says over the earpiece. Okay, we're about to hit West Side. I give you a few minutes.
We shouldn't require much more time than that.
If you did, we wouldn't be here. And you begin to hear kind of softly over the earpiece. They begin to get out of the van, and you begin to hear a lot of loud noises, very indistinct loud noises, and shouting begin to be heard over the earpiece quite quickly. But as they say that, you see a car, kind of an old banger, rickety piece of shit, begins to drive up behind you, and it's going to attempt to ram you. Would you like to roll me? Who's driving?
Me.
Isabella.
Are you sure? Farthingale was great at it last time.
Farthingale
Is drive
by sheer dint of fate.
Is that based on Dex?
Yes.
And this is Requiem.
Yes.
I wouldn't put money on it.
Anthony, all I have to say is there are back windows in this van. You can pop your head out and terrify the driver because it's the best idea ever.
I got 2 successes.
Yeah,
Bishop, what's in the back? What's in the back of the van?
I think it's just an empty van.
The van. I mean, you held on to the van despite
Most vans have some sort of
In the
junk
van.
or detritus in there. like old tools or bits of canvas or things like that.
Are you saying the court just leaves bits of trash in their property?
No, but I've had this for a while, and I do.
This van will be used for various purposes. Yeah, this van has been used for various purposes by the court. They're unlikely to keep it completely empty because you never know what you might need to hand.
I may have transported some tigers in the back of this since then.
And bears, oh my.
Right.
But yes, before we do anything with whatever's in the back of the van, I mean, you can throw somebody else out if you want.
I can't. Our best
Isabella, would you
combatant
like
is
to roll
driving.
dex-
I just got 2
roll me
successes
dex
for driving.
drive?
I just did. I got 2
Yeah,
successes.
I was going. The reason I usually ask people to roll after I state the rolls because usually are included. Like usually
sorry.
dice get subtracted from rolls. So
Sorry.
just roll it again minus 2 dice because you're getting rammed, and that's going to make it more difficult to control the vehicle.
Gotcha.
This is largely to remain on the road.
Zero successes. Fuck.
Oh dear. You can make it a
No.
dramatic failure.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Are you-
Not in the beginning of a scene.
Ow.
Going to fucking kill.
No,
the
that's what fucked us
Carthians.
last time.
As an entire institution, the entire Carthian movement is getting burnt to cinders tonight by an especially
Okay.
furious
You guys-
clown.
Okay.
So what happens, Bishop?
You guys go sliding off the road.
God damn it.
Fortunately, there's not a so I was able to retain control of the vehicle, but was driving was trying to ram you. Is a very good driver. So that they're able to make this old back dictate larger vehicle, and force you off a road. They don't really do much of a dent, and you don't smash into any railings or into anything on the path, forcing off a road. You're able to an emergency stop before you crash into anything.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
And immediately, 4 heavily armed figures emerge from the vehicle.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
I mean, hang on. Important questions need to be asked. They forced us off the road, but they've stepped out of their car. Is there anything preventing us using our vehicle to smash into them?
Or can I just drive away if they've stopped?
You're all lagging a little bit, so I'm having trouble.
If they've gotten out of the car,
Understand
can I
what you're
just
saying.
drive away?
You could attempt to. What they've done is they've effectively rammed you off the side of a road. It would take you a turn or two to get moving again. You've had to come to an emergency stop.
What sort of surface are we on? Because this is Kingston.
Pavement.
This is right. So we're on pavement. Okay.
Yeah, you're on pavement. Yeah, you're in Kingston, so it's nice to come to an emergency stop. But it's also basically a town, so the roads can be a little bit narrow.
Right. Yeah.
Speed limit's quite low as well. But
All right.
yeah, you can attempt to drive away, but the faces as they get out, and they say,
Beer boy.
as they say, they're back, get 'em, boys.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know
Bishop-
what? Get this
Bi-
car going. I'm claiming that fucker's head.
Bishop, I'm going to activate Nightmare, open the back door, and walk out. Sorry, not Nightmare. Obfuscate
Okay.
1. Obfuscate 1. Sorry, facing the crowd for the moment.
Okay.
I'm doing. I'm waiting.
Hang on, hang on, Anthony. In that case, what we're gonna do? Okay, let's do that thing where we're actually sensible. Joshua is going to open the door and step out. You activate your obfuscate and step out as after I open the door, so you don't break your obfuscate immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no,
if you open the door
my logic
physically,
was-
it wouldn't
my-
necessarily break her. They get a roll to see you.
Yeah, my logic was essentially because we're inside the van, so the van will have door handles. My logic was, since they're walking towards the van, like using the handle to knock it off the latch, nudge it open as I activate obfuscate. It would so they'd have to be standing right in front to see me. But there you go.
So I'm
was
gonna
my
step out of the car anyway.
Yep.
Basically,
Can't
Isabella,
like the
because at the
second
moment, both
threats.
myself and both myself and Farthingdale are actually very, very physically fast at the moment. So if you make your if you want to make some rolls to actually get us driving again, that'd be great because then we can yeet back into the car.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very calmly, he looks at the guy and he smiles very, very, very sweetly, and he says, "Ah, I remember that face." You can't actually see his smile because it's hidden behind a bandana, and he says, "I tell you what, I'm going to give you and your friends a handful of moments to consider your life choices before you leave. Either you're going to leave on your own 2 feet, or you're going to depart this world. It's entirely up to you which one you choose."
Oh, I'm not gonna take that shit from a fucking poacher.
As he says this, he goes, "I am no poacher. I am a servant of God. And I'm going to draw the flaming sword."
While he's doing this bullshit, I'm gonna get the car in to drive. I'm not gonna drive away yet. I'm just going to kind of try to get it going again. Is
Okay. You can do that.
that just a drive check?
Legit. To put it into drive, no, you can. You know how vehicles work, so you can easily just put it into drive without any checks whatsoever.
Mhm.
It'd be really mean if I had to do that.
Well, I don't know if you want
Does
to roll.
Isabella forget the basics of driving?
Look.
-5 dice.
No. I forgot what side of the road I'm on. It's a legitimate concern.
That's what makes it so appropriate for dramatic failure. But yes, we're all going to head into initiative now, if you don't mind.
That's entirely fine.
All right, so you're being approached by 4 people. This man leading ahead of them. They're all bulky, leather-dressed bikers, just clad in tattoos and kindred iconography.
Mm-hmm.
They're not armed with anything particularly dangerous,
I have a flaming sword.
other than shivs and machetes. What they've done is they've They've rammed you off a road just outside of the town. If they do this in town, they'd attract a lot of fucking attention. But yes. So, are you gonna light your sword on fire?
When he draws it, it lights on fire. Basically, there's a kind of a shing. The idea is that basically it goes off an igniter or a something that generates a spark as it's drawn out of the scabbard.
So less thief and sorcery.
Yeah, something important to note is that when you look upon them, both you Joshua and you Farthingdale, only this man registers as a kindred. The rest do not register as anything other than mortal, or, well, you don't really know. Usually when people don't register as kindred, they're human.
Cool. He looks at actually before I take my action, or before he just looks at him and he goes, "Are you sure you want to fight? Are you sure you want?" Wait, no. Actually, no. We'll do this in initiative. To be fair, because he might beat me on initiative. Yeah. So depending on what happens in the initiative will depend on which sword I draw. Because I have 2 at the moment, one on each hip.
Yeah, Isabella goes first, and she's dry.
Okay, yeah, I'm essentially gonna hold, and then I'm gonna make sure that the car is ready to drive as soon as everybody gets in it, and if/when Joshua and Farthingdale get back in the van, I'm gonna gun it at that point.
Okay. Holly's just sitting there in the passenger seat, just going, "I'm really fucking sorry."
Because you know what? I'm not getting distracted by these fuckwits again. Unless they start swinging. Then I'll get distracted by these fuckwits again.
So who goes after Izzy?
And I'm going to yell at them, just get in the fucking van. Whether or not they ignore me. It's up to them.
We are the Lancare et Sanctum. It is our holy duty to set right morons.
So Anthony, if I fight Dingus McGee, do you want to take the human people? Sorry, what were you saying? What were you saying, Bishop? I think there was a bit of lag there. My apologies.
So Isabella, Joshua, Thaddeus, Farthingdale, and Goons.
All right. In that case, Joshua leaps forward. He draws his non-flaming sword because I have no reason to actually flaming sword him. I am going to spend a blood and a willpower. And I'm going to try and end this as quickly as I can.
Okay. So. Three. Plus, if you have a relevant specialty, you get 1 die. Plus 1 dice. Plus 2 from blood. Plus 3 from willpower. And then -4 for his defense. And this is a non-flamey sword.
Oh no.
I miss.
I'm seeing a repeat of last time.
Oh, you guys have flamey swords this time. A flamey sword.
Still can't.
I'm not actually using the flaming sword.
Is that real?
Is what real?
Cool, real.
What do you mean? Is it real?
Your 8 dice.
Yes, because it should have been. It was 12 minus 4.
Well,
yeah, because he has a 5.
Give you a polite reminder.
Oh shit! Hang on, this is actually really important. I have 1 more dice to roll. Let's see if it actually affects anything, because I forgot my vigor. Because vigor adds to that, doesn't it?
Your vigor applies to strength. Yeah.
Come on, Jesus.
Come on, random dice roller. Oh, it's RN Jesus we need right now.
Damn it!
Ask for a dramatic failure,
Don't
Evan.
fucking do
You
it.
know you want
No,
to.
don't fucking do it. I just
Nah,
want to
I'm
get
not
to the
doing it.
goddamn plot.
I'm not doing it. Calm the tits. Next up in the initiative, let's actually get this going because I don't want to be at this all fucking night. Farthingdale,
Okay,
scare some
so,
people. Actually, Farthingdale, scare the mofo
no,
who I'm
It's not
fighting.
my go yet. It's not my go yet.
Oh.
The kindred
It's Thaddeus, remember?
Oh yes.
is going to smash you in the face
Oh, for fuck's sake.
with his favorite machete.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, shut up, shut up, Terry.
I'm so mad right now.
Shut the fuck up, will you? I am claiming my honor from this motherfucker's corpse. Fight me, woman. What is the determining factor of
Okay,
defense?
so. Oh, pardon?
What is the determining factor? Oh no, my defense hasn't changed because it factors in your wit, so I still have a defense of 3.
Yeah, your defense is still limited by the lowest of one of 2 stats. So he's gonna go and hit you.
Machete don't preach.
I thought it was pronounced machete.
It is, but I was. Can I not be sarcastic anymore? Is this something I've been denied?
See,
just fucking hit me, Bishop.
Oh shit! No, I did it wrong because I'm stupid.
If it helps, at least you're pretty.
Oh, thank you. Oh Jesus!
You're welcome.
Okay, this guy shouldn't be a monster, but he is.
Great.
So he hits you for 4 successes.
Great.
So he he eat your non-flamey sword and sees you
Draws a flaming
and
sword of his
raises
own.
you another non-flamey sword and strikes with his machete with extreme prejudice, inflicting 5 bashing damage to you.
Does my okay? So armor takes that down by 1, I think, for a non, because the armor Joshua wears is ballistic armor, so I think that it lowers it by 1, right?
Yes, it lowers melee attacks by 1, so you take 4 damage. And
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get in the fucking van.
Shut up! I'm not. Stop it, Terry. Just stop it now. We're stopping it.
Like this is just the appetizer, okay?
You also don't know Bishop. Next dice roll, I will swing and obliterate Bishop because that's how our dice rolling works.
Yeah, this is actually like the first time in a while I've seen you roll that badly. That was actually, I didn't expect that.
I know.
Particularly since you invested so much into the dice roll. That would almost always turn up at least 1 success. That was an extremely
Evan,
lucky
like
roll.
to be fair, like I mean, Bishop, it's not actually. It's. I'm not joking, and you've been in enough games with me. I have really good dice luck. This is actually a thing. This is
Yes.
abnormal for me.
Yes.
But anyway, moving
Yes.
on. So I think it's Farthingdale up next.
Match. Yes, it is Farthingdale up. Apparently invisible, no one seems to notice you, and Joshua is being struck with extreme prejudice. What do you do?
okay. Couple of important questions. Number 1, is it reasonable for me to have a small knife?
Yes.
Okay.
You can have a
And
shift
can
that
I
easy
get
to apply.
behind the human gentleman without the turn being expired? Can I get there within 1 turn?
Yes.
Right. Going to stand behind them So I assume they're all like watching the fight going on. Stand behind them. And then, because I believe I can do this all in one turn, because it only costs 1 blood. Drop Obfuscate, activate Dread Presence, and then activate Face of the Beast. As I say it aloud, I suggest you gentlemen run if you don't wish me to eat your kidneys. And then grin really broadly. And the first fucker to turn around is going to get whammoed with Face of the Beast. So, time to make the roll. So let's see. That is Present plus Empathy plus Nightmare, which is 7 dice. And I'm going to spend one of my few willpower so that I get to roll 10 dice.
Yes, you can.
Hang on. Is there a minus dice pool on this bishop? Because there are more than one of them. Mind you, they're ordinary. They're ordinary fuckers.
Versus. It's versus composure. It's versus composure plus blood potency. But I'm targeting. The reason I'm targeting the first one to turn around is because, based on my reading of it, I can only affect one of them with Face of the Beast. I think they're all affected by Dread Presence, but one of them will get hit with Face of the Beast. And I'm hoping to exploit the fact he'll be hopefully shit scared to make them all run away.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're targeting the main guy?
I'm targeting the first of the central boss guy. Not the one Evan's fighting, but the first human, because we want the humans gone.
Okay. So roll.
Oh, motherfucker! Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, it's something.
you
Better
draw.
than 0.
Fucking one good roll a year.
On a draw.
One. Right, you
On
got
a
a draw.
We drew. So
and I have blood potency 1. If he's human, he has blood potency none.
Oh, are you targeting a human?
I'm targeting the 3 or 4 humans. I'm standing behind them, and the first one of that's why I dropped Obfuscate, did my scary spiel, and then the first one of them to turn around is getting hit with Face of the Beast. I want to drive the humans away, because then we can go all out with discipline to rip this fucker to pieces. But while there's humans here, we have a masquerade to preserve.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. In which case, yes. And then you actually succeed.
Woohoo!
One guy who was approaching the fight and was approaching the van.
For
as
reference,
you
Bishop,
pop out of nowhere.
Mechanically, for reference, the guy who gets hit with Face of the Beast, he'll now have the frightened condition, and because I acted Dread Presence, I am designated myself as the source of his fear. So from his perspective, a freak's just stepped out of the shadows holding a knife, threatening to eat his kidneys, and he is frightened of me.
Yeah, the shiv he was actually holding, because when you pop out of Obfuscate from behind him, he ends up kind of turning round, and when he sees you, the knife just flies out of his hand as he looks unabashed terror. As he emits an ear-piercing scream and flees into the night.
Yeah. Just slowly look at each of the other ones and simply say, are you going to join him? Or are you going to be really stupid tonight? Keeping the manic grin the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to say, okay. What is intimidation?
Yeah.
It's presence and manipulation in this system. I'll just double check.
It's manipulation.
It's strength for manipulation. Yeah, okay. It's manipulation
so-
plus intimidation minus their composure, which is 2.
Mind you,
also
Anthony, you
add
could now
your-
use-
your-
You could use
Yep.
strength now because your strength is slightly higher.
Yes, I'm going to use my strength because that
Okay.
means that I add my nightmare dice. That means
Yeah, you do.
that's 8 dice. 8 dice total.
So it's 8 dice. It's 8 dice minus.
And that-
2. Is that with the -2 or after
No.
the -2?
That is with the -2. I would normally have.
Okay, roll and save my life.
Okay, let's see if I can be sufficiently creepy.
Hey,
3 successes.
Oh man, you scared the ever-loving shit out of them. There is that brief pause when you warn them, and they just stop what they're doing, and they don't even look between each other. There's just that brief consideration.
Do we fight the creepy clown or do we run away from the creepy clown?
And they just slowly begin to back off from you, and then rush into the car and just begin reversing manically.
Which I love because that means they're leaving Dick Cheese on his own.
oh man.
Yes.
All right, if I may, as a final action, I'm simply going to whistle and say, "Isabella, he's on his own."
You fuckers make me get out of this van.
And then I will end my turn.
I believe that goes to the top of the initiative, which is, hey, Izzy, you want in on this?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because the goons are gone now. They can't act.
So I'm gonna do a quick
They're
look
running the
around,
fuck
see
over.
that these dumbasses have no intention of getting back in this van. Sigh, get out of the van. I'm gonna put it in park first.
Oh, what is
I'll
it?
make sure I'm following, like the rules of the road.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna get
What
out
is
of
this
the car
park
and drive.
nonsense? We drive manual cars in this
I
country,
appreciate
sister.
you.
I'm still. Oh yeah, okay. All right, then I'm
Into
gonna put the
neutral.
emergency
Yes,
brake
why
on.
not?
Put it into neutral. turn
Okay,
on
I
the
know how to drive a
handbrake.
stick shift, fucker.
Oh, I'm glad
gonna
you
put
do.
the
I've only had a
emergency
half
brake
dozen
on.
lessons.
I'm gonna put it in neutral.
All right.
No, my
alright.
first car was actually this car I have now is
Um,
the first time I've ever had an automatic. I always had manuals.
All right, guys, let's stop with getting this sidetracked because poor Bishop.
Poor burrito. You get out of that van and you get ready to settle business.
So I have speed 11. Can I get out of the van and punch him all in one turn?
You should have far more than speed 11.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. I have speed 16 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have speed 9 at least.
Yeah,
Speed
so with all-
16, yeah,
so with
you could reach him and smash him right in his little smug little fucking skull.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because this
Well,
fucker made me get out of
smug,
this
probably,
van.
it's just-
That's strength brawling, right?
I believe so.
Here's strength brawl. Strength brawl -4.
-4? Okay.
That's his defense.
Okay.
Rest of initiative, so it resets.
Okay, so that is 7 minus 4 is 3. Right? That seem right?
I was gonna say, do you have any brawl?
I do have
Yeah,
2
you've got
brawl.
2 brawl. So yeah, it'd be 7 minus 4. Yeah, you can spend a blood or a willpower if you want to increase it.
Holy
don't have
shit! I have speed 15 right now. Holy shit!
Yeah. Fine. I'm not gonna waste it yet. Fuck!
You can always catastrophically. You can also super fail.
Nope, I'm good. I'm saving it for this actual plot
Do
because I
it.
want to get to the fucking plot.
All right.
This will be the second time.
All right,
Josh,
hang on.
it's your
Okay,
turn. Well,
let's actually rickety wreck this mofo. Okay, so that's gonna be
he only has 3 defense this time because it decreases for every person that attacks him.
yeah. So I'm going to attack him on my turn, which means that becomes that, which becomes that, which becomes yeah. So I'm going to spend a blood, but I'm not going to spend a willpower this time. And whooshmack. Wow. Okay, it's not so terrible. So he gets hit for. I did succeed in hitting him, not very well, but I succeeded. So it becomes how much damage is it?
Yeah, let me find a. Oh, it would be the. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting minus and. Whoops. It don't matter. Oh, I actually should have done more damage. You do your successes +2 in damage, in bashing damage.
Does it not factor strength at all? No.
Strength is what you roll. It's like
Okay.
strength plus
In that
weaponry.
case, I
The
do.
strength is what gives
I
you
do
extra
3.
dice, yeah.
I do 3 bashing to him. Whooshmack.
What you do 4? Sorry,
I do 3 bashing to him.
3 bashing. Okay. Now you slice him pretty hard, as badly as he cuts into you, and you. He cries out but keeps fighting because he's willing to die to protect his turf.
By God, he's going to. If it helps,
Is
he'll
this
be
still
delicious.
technically my turf?
Technically, yes.
Oh my god, this guy.
Well, it's technically it's kind of.
As a matter of fact,
he's gonna strike. He's gonna.
Hmm?
Oh, yes.
No, you continue.
Okay. He spends a blood. You see some of the wounds begin to knit and heal. And he will strike you again, Joshua. Hitting you for including your armor, 2 bashing.
Ow.
Cutting you up real bad.
Joshua's pretty pissed at this point. I've lost half my health levels. Hey, Anthony, here's an idea. He's only got a 2 defense right now. Even though your dice pool is not necessarily great, you have a lot of blood. Hit him.
Yeah, I can only spend 1 blood a turn, though, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
You can only spend 1 blood at a time because your blood.
That's still.
His defense is also getting low with buffers.
Yeah, that's
So,
still
and
2.
then
It'd only be a -2. So yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
see. I
You're
spend 1
spending
blood.
with offset.
Yeah, that would give me 3 extra dice.
2 extra dice.
Oh,
How
is it
about a
2? I
3?
thought-
2 extra dice, yeah.
It's 2 extra dice for a blood
That's
point.
3.
It's 3 for a willpower.
Oh.
Ah, right.
3 for willpower. Every blood point you spend, you get +2. So if you spend 2 blood points, you get a total.
Gotcha.
But I can only spend 1 a turn anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend another willpower because I also would like to get to the scene. So I'm going to spend the blood. Let's see, that's 5. And I don't have any brawl or weaponry. So 3 dice to try and shiv this fucker in the...
Yeah.
We
I believe in you.
and that's with all the minuses taken into account. So
Okay.
one
Hey.
success.
Okay, you shiv him.
I
You
so-
you
what
you hit him
damage
for
does a
2.
shiv do?
Does damage. Lol. Damage 0. So you hit him for 1 bash.
All right. In future, or possibly in Malaysia.
Noted.
Noted.
All right, so it goes to
okay.
top of the
Back
initiative.
Back to me. Okay, I am not wearing my fucking around pants anymore. I'm gonna burn a willpower and punch the fuck out of this guy.
And spend a blood, get the +5. Do it.
No, I don't have that much
Kill
blood, and I
him.
want to save it for the actual thing. But I will do the +3, so that would put me at 8, I believe, because he's at -2, or he's at. I'm at -2.
Yeah,
Because he still has the 2
I
defense, right?
I think the defense resets after each round of the initiative. I think.
No, it resets on his turn, I think.
Oh,
I think
in that
that-
case, it
hang
should
on.
be at
Bishop, am I right? I think it
-3.
resets on his turn, not on the rounds. Or does it reset on the round?
Resets when you go back to the top.
Oh, okay, so it is still a 3.
Is it a 3 or is it a 4?
It's a 4,
It's a
sorry. Yeah,
Four.
it's a 4.
Yeah, 4, I think.
All right, well then, fuck it. I am gonna spend a blood. All right, gonna spend a blood and a willpower. Because I want to get.
Isabella's not having your shit today.
I am tired of your fucking shit. So that is
No.
+5 -4, so it's +1. So that'd be rolling 8. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's crump
Punch
the
him.
bitch.
Punch him.
We also that's better than 0. All right. So what do I add to that for
Yeah,
damage?
he's taken a lot of injuries now. In fact, he's going to be suffering from wound penalties at this point
You know what, Bishop?
because he's.
I'm going just to keep this going to get it done. I am going to Falcon punch him, or I'm going to Falcon kill him. I'm spending the blood and the willpower again.
Okay. And your willpower and your blood pool, because willpower is difficult to get back.
Yeah. To be fair, my killing him will actually completely refill my willpower pool, or dropping him anyway. Because I'm doing it for Jesus.
Hilariously, yeah.
Huh?
Oop. I accidentally tagged Terry rather than the dice roller.
Good job.
Terry, roll me 10 dice.
Okay. They're all 10s. Isn't that weird?
Terry, play Country Roads.
That is a grand total of 5 of the successes. Or rather, that is 3 successes, so 5 damage, I think.
Yeah, ow, that's significant. That into serious territory, actually.
Does it toper him?
He's badly bruised and cut up, so you make internal and external wounds. ER. As you split open his chest. And blood doesn't really begin to pour out at the rate it should, but you understand injured. But that is an
Rip out the fucker's
looking
heart.
injury.
Is he still
Oh,
up or is he
he's into
topered?
He isn't in Topa. He has taken lethal damage though now. You did so. Yeah. No, he.
Actually, as a talking action, Joshua just smiles, very sickly, as he says, "And I wonder, will this be the second time you run from me?"
You know, he's gonna kick your shit in.
Oh my god, really? Oh, I should have just frenzied on
Begins
this
to swim
asshole.
blood again. He does heal off some of the damage you've dealt to him. So he's not under the same wound penalties he was before. If I'm doing my math correctly, I'm probably not. To be fair, I'm probably being charitable, given the math I'm doing. Yeah, he's just gonna come at you. Treat you like a... What's your defense again?
3.
Don't like. Are you? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Defense isn't really helped by our boosted physical stats, is it?
Nope.
Damn you!
I'm going to boost my mental stats
Okay.
next time just so I can have the defense of like 10, and then I'm just going to laugh through combat.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're also rolling like shit tonight.
I mean,
We all are.
I'm contemplating after the scene because I'm going to end up at 5 XP.
Okay.
Actually, just
He
buying
doesn't
blood
have a-
potency too.
He does another free bashing to you.
Is that factoring my armor or not my armor?
That is factoring your armor.
Okay, cool. So that means I'm on 2 unbashed health levels.
Oh, crap.
Okay. At that point, you take a wound penalty.
Cool.
Because you got how much health you got?
10.
So yeah, your one of your last 3 health boxes has been hit, and for each one that has a wounded marker, you suffer a single dice penalty. So it goes up to -3.
No worries. To be fair, I'm still on like 8 blood. I have enough to heal lots. Like I started the scene at 10. I only have 2. So yeah, I'm pretty golden. But all right. So hey Anthony, shiv.
Oh no, I have a far better idea.
Oh.
Bishop, is it possible for me? Is activating a discipline an action or is it a free action?
Depends on the discipline. Which one? Because it will
Face of the
actually
Beast.
tell you.
Give me.
Face of the
Yes,
Beast. I think that
give
is
me
an
a moment
instant
then.
action, which means it will basically take up like an attack.
So,
Let's see.
so I can't attack and do Face of the Beast at the same time.
Yeah, it's a contested action. So his resistance is reflexive, but you you would take up your turn imbuing him with fear.
Okay. In that case, I go to better idea, step 2. Bishop, I'm going to bite him.
Okay, I'll need to grapple him.
Okay. And
That's
that's
just strength roll.
the strength plus
Minus
roll,
his defense to establish the grapple.
and his defense at this point will be 2, I believe.
Yes.
Right. Do I want to use one of my last 2 willpower?
No.
No. All right. Okay, so so I have 5 strength, no brawl, 2 for spending blood, but that cancels out the 2 for his defense. So 5 dices. What the fuck? No. Fuck you, dice roll. Fuck you, Discord. Discord is being shitty.
5 of the
Weird.
dices.
It's being weird again.
Oh my fucking god.
Upping.
All right, Terry, just fucking end this. Just fucking end it. Just put him in the fucking ground.
Oh my god.
He's currently sitting at
I was gonna say, Bishop, how much damage do we need to do to knock him into torpor?
well, you've done significant damage to him to the point where it's not just the wounds that Kindred could trivially ignore, you know, that which we understand as bashing. But he's also been reforming his body over the course of this fight. So some of the wounds that you have inflicted on him have have vanished. Damaged.
Alright, I'm gonna spend the blood and the willpower again. Because fuck it.
Fuck it.
Ugh, 2 successes.
You hit him. 2 successes. Okay, you
Don't
punch
like
him
it
for
when he
another.
says it like that.
Okay. You know what? He's actually no. He can't do that. Yes, you do another. Yeah, he's. Yeah, you punch him extremely hard. You hear more ribs crack. Ribs that had just gotten better. And yeah, we're gonna move to the next turn.
Okay, give me just a second.
Don't fuck it up.
Shut up. God dang it, Terry.
This is the third time in this scene I've had to reconsider what my XP expenditure is going to be. I'm now
You gonna hit
thinking
him?
vigor in a point of brawl.
I was trying to be good and not
Well,
frenzy this time.
You know what? Fuck it.
I mean, you're the
I'm
only
now
one
on
of us who can
I am
frenzy safely.
now on 7 blood and 3 willpower.
okay,
That is.
He's gonna use celerity and interrupt.
I'm going to use celerity and interrupt him. Oh no, I can't because of blood.
It's literally your turn.
Oh, in that case, does his interrupt come before I roll and spend my blood and willpower?
Yeah, so no, what he's doing is he's not going before you in initiative.
Mm-hmm.
What he's doing is he's using celerity to take one of his celerity dot action to intercept your attack. He can't make another attack, but he can attempt things such as parry and disarms.
Okay.
Which he's going to attempt to do.
Is he going to attempt to parry or disarm me?
He will just attempt to parry you.
Okay.
Well, he actually succeeds. He matches your successes.
Is that factoring in his crazy wound penalties?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So he just nullifies.
He's that crazy because he's been healing. Yeah.
He just nullifies my attack. Yes.
He nullifies your attack. Nothing else happens. He basically meets your zone. It clearly unnatural speed. Like his arm blinks from one point to another.
And does that mean can he attack me now, or can he not?
Yes, he can because that is an king and it is his celerity action. He only gets a number of those actions equal to his celerity dots per scene. Not something he can do. It is exhausting, and if it wasn't clear already, he is exhausted. That really took a lot out of him.
Cool.
We'll continue.
We
to
should
attack.
take the rest out of him.
Okay, he does another 2 bashing to you.
Oh my god.
Factoring my armor or not factoring my armor?
Factoring your armor.
Okay, that just knocks me to 0 bashing,
He's meeting
which
you
means
blow for blow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So.
But Shiv Man, it is your time.
Alright.
Grapple boy.
Yep, I'm going to try and grapple this bitch again.
Okay. He only ends because Isabella and Joshua.
Yep. Gonna spend another blood. Fuck this guy and everything he loves.
I approve.
I got 1 success.
Once another Okay, you grapple him. Okay, that's interesting.
Yep. If nothing else, if I can hold on to him, the others can rip him to pieces.
Yes. A grapple has
But
been
my primary intent,
established.
my
We'll see
primary
who
intention
controls
is
the
to try and
grapple
eat
on
him.
his initiative. Yes.
Right.
So if he's
Okay.
grappled by Anthony, can I bite him then?
No, you have to be in a grapple with him to
Oh my
bite.
god.
Or in a frenzy.
But you can potentially just start going at him with your claws or whatever, or beating the
I was
hell
going to
out
say, is he denied his defense in a grapple?
No, that's what you can do if you control the grapple. You can hold, and what it does is that it negates the defense of everybody in the grapple.
Okay. However, it does mean he can now only attack, or he has to disengage. He has to win the grapple with Farthingale, so he can't actually attack me on his initiative round, which is nice.
Yeah, he has to see who controls the grapple, and then if he can get out, he can attack whoever he wants. But he has to see if he can control the grapple first.
If it helps, Izzy, if you don't kill him in this round, I'm going to draw the death sword, and I'm just going to kill him because I want this done.
Nice.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay. But before that, Isabella, it's your turn. This guy looks horribly beat up. You have been smashing his bones, his jawline, his ribs, his arms.
It's probably not worth it to
The
frenzy.
undead body is formidable indeed. Pardon?
I was saying, like, I was trying to not frenzy because that's what got me in trouble last time. And I guess at this point, it's. I keep thinking we're gonna get him this time, but fuck it. All right, I'm going to. So he still has a defense of 4.
Has a defense of 4.
Does he, even with all the damage he's taken and being grappled?
I don't think the damage actually affects your defense, funnily enough. It only affects proactive dice rolls.
Ugh. All right, I'm gonna use a willpower, but not a blood because my blood's getting low.
You can have some of mine.
Shut up.
I'm in the opposite situation. Low willpower, lots of blood.
Okay, so that's a wait. Okay, so it would be 7 minus 1, so 6. Swear to God. Hey, there you go. Another 2.
All right. He is. Ooh. So you hit one of the particularly bad wounds, and it kind of doesn't really explode more than it kind of sprays very briefly into gore, and yeah, you inflict serious damage to him. He is almost down for the count. But yeah, he is still up.
You've got to be
Josh, your
fucking.
veal flamey sword.
No, realistically, there's no point in doing the flamey sword at this point because it's actually just going to kill him, and like that'll just create more drama. So I'll hit it with the non-flamey, which is still it's only 1 success after spending a blood. So it's still 1 success plus 2 is 3.
Okay, 3 successes. Ooh.
Does he finally go down?
No.
Really?
As he's talking, actually, he's just going to say with his ripped vocal cords, "Fucking sellout," and he's going to hit you very hard.
Wait, he's being grappled though.
He's being grappled.
Oh yeah, he needs to grapple. Yes, you're right.
What the fuck do you mean?
He needs to grapple. Then he can hit you very hard. How else?
Dice gods fail him. Dice gods fail him.
How many successes do you get?
Anthony,
I got one.
spend everything.
Do I have to roll to do this?
Yes.
Yes, because you need to controls the grapple. If he controls the grapple, he can either attack you or just release himself from the grapple.
Is he at least
attack
now
action.
at? Is he at least
so-
now at stupid penalties, like stupid boy
He is-
penalties?
Most of his body is ripped flesh. Like any mortal. Okay, he escapes the grapple.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Any-
You said I had to roll
with
for
his
this.
amount of damage, like most of his his jaw, his partially
shit.
hanging.
Oh man, Anthony! Oh dude, that's interesting.
Well,
He got
Okay,
five. Anthony got
that's-
5 successes to control the grapple.
Masterfully done, Anthony.
did
Oh
I
no,
keep
you absolutely
control
control
of
the grapple. I'm wrong. I was looking at the wrong roll.
Yeah, I the worst thing is I've had to spend the willpower and the blood to make that happen.
Anthony, bite the mofo! Bite the mofo!
I'm
bite
Bishop,
the
I'm
mofo.
Yes.
going for his throat. And
Okay,
if that
so-
means I tear his head off, he's dying. No one's going to stop me murdering this fucker. I don't ramifications. This fucker has cost me 2 willpower. I'm furious.
When Anthony
That-
gets all prima donna, it's just the greatest thing ever.
It doesn't sound angry, but the clown is boiling with rage.
So the difference between your successes is 4. You do +0 lethal damage. So you do full. Yeah, you tear out his throat and he falls into torpor.
Right. Start jumping up and down on his head.
Joshua,
Gleefully.
hang on.
Die, fucker,
So, Bishop-
die!
So, Bishop, I'm gonna spend. You know what? I'm gonna take some of this mofo's blood. I'm not gonna diablerize him. I am, however, going to take some of his blood.
Take his
Don't
fucking
you?
hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much, first
um,
of all, how much do you take?
How much can I take from him before he dies? Or am I playing a guessing game?
That depends on how hard the Nosferatu is stomping on his head.
I'm going to stop the
He has
Nosferatu
about-
stomping on his head because I actually need his blood. Anthony, I
He
actually
has-
need his blood.
He has around half. Which
Okay.
he was
in- In that case, I will take. How does this work mechanically for blood bonding and such, and blood addiction?
So, blood bonding. If you take even a single point of vitae, there's no way you can resist a first stage blood bond. You can resist vitae addiction, but for every point you take, you suffer a -1 dice penalty. It becomes more. The more you take in one, the more stronger the sensation.
Does that mean I can sip him slowly over the course of like half an hour?
Stick him in the van.
Yes, but you will have to roll every time you take a sip.
I am okay with
See-
sipping him slowly like a fine Bordeaux.
Wait, can I get in on this
Carry
too?
this
'Cause I think I
fucker,
do have
shove
blood
him in the back of the
addiction.
van.
So
And
Okay.
yeah, so
here's-
I'll-
Here's my other theory.
hang on.
Well, when we're done, and I think I was going to suggest this in character. When we're done here, if the Revenant isn't dead, I suggest we give her breakfast.
I was okay, right. For a start, let's actually calm down because I actually want to get on and do the actual fucking plot. Bishop, you threw this in just as a stumbling block to be a prick, didn't you?
And now he's a sleepy prick.
Nah, it's anyway. Moving on.
Conversely,
So,
we could have stayed at the van.
I know, but to be fair, so right, I am gonna take a sip. So how much is that to resist
much?
blood addiction?
you're lagging.
Oh, you know what? I'll take 2 blood from him. How much is that to my pool?
If you take 2 blood points, it's a resolve plus composure check minus 2 dice.
I'm okay with this.
Mhm.
Now my dice rolling starts to look like my dice rolling again. So
And
with
not
his
like
2
my dice
blood,
rolling.
you're not wrong. With his 2 blood fueling me, that means I'm back up to 6, which means I'll spend 4 blood, putting me down to 4 blood in the tank to heal myself for the up to 8 bashing wounds of health damage. Yay! I look much better.
I do find it quite interesting that
You look as if a mortal were to look at you, they would probably be like, "How are you not dead?" But a kindred would be, "Yeah, you're fine."
And with that in mind, we are going to
Still
do the
haven't really
motherfucking. We are going to do the motherfucking plot.
Are we taking this asshole with
you
us?
take 2 vitae.
Yes.
Actually, no, wait. You said you take 2 vitae. So you take. Sorry, I completely forgot. You take the 2 vitae. You roll for blood addiction. You succeed. You don't vomit back up the blood.
Okay.
But I think you are
Was there-
such blood bonded to this asshole.
I beg your pardon.
Joshua, you know that absolutely shouldn't happen because that was the most delicious blood you've ever tasted in your life.
What? That I had a gag reflex, basically.
Yes.
Hmm.
That should only occur to blood that is strictly unpalatable to you, and for a kindred as thin-blooded as you, that no such thing really exists.
Hmm.
Vomited up immediately.
And double. Hmm.
Okay. I vomit up the blood. Interesting. Can I make an intelligence occult roll to ascertain why that might be?
I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Minus. This is wildly outside of your areas of expertise.
Mhm.
So I'm going to say -4 dice penalty.
Knowledge biology?
One success.
Also 1 success.
With biology, you know that Joshua shouldn't have a gag reflex unless he's drinking blood which is unpalatable to him, and you know that kindred blood is the best blood there is. There is no blood that is more potent, that is more good. So you don't need to roll for that, unless he his subtle gag reflex. But that would be the first time you've ever seen that.
What
Like,
sort
it
of
only really
special
strictly
wo-
applies to mortal food and unpalatable blood, and this is neither.
So both myself and Anthony
what's it-
succeeded.
You consider carefully how this might have happened, like how this impossible thing could have occurred. You immediately go over the sorceress possibilities, but the Carthians aren't sorcerers, and only the most advanced sorcerer can really do something even resembling this. And then you remember the ever infamous laws of the Carthians. Laws that not even kindred can breach, even if they try.
However, Bishop, we are not in Carthian domain.
Unless that is an interesting question.
I was going to say,
But
I
you
thought
don't
we were
have
in
an exceptional
Kingston.
success, so unfortunately I cannot give you any more information.
That is entirely fine. It is
definitely
definitely something that I'm going to bring up to the Ordo with a smile in my face and a click in my step.
Yes, deliver this fucker to the Order of Dragoons.
Maybe
Okay.
it is because he is a Carthier. Maybe that is why.
Hey Isabella,
And
you want,
perhaps
or
as a
how, hey
Carthian,
Izzy, you want to
regardless of
do
what
a,
he is subject to Carthian laws.
you want to do experiments?
Hell yeah.
All right, we're gonna. Bishop, before we get sidetracked again, we're taking his torpid body into the motherfucking car. I take it that since I vomited up his blood, I don't have a blood bond to him.
No, you don't have a blood bond to him. And fortunately, you're not Vita addicted.
We are going
But you
to
still have to
now
that anyway.
actually go and do the motherfucking plot.
Speaking of plots,
my God.
that passenger door is wide open.
Huh? Oh, for fuck!
She's been taken or run away.
I say wits composure -2 or wits investigation no modifier.
Oh my God, I'm so mad right now.
I'm also so.
Yes.
This is.
With composure.
Investigation composure, you said?
Hang on. Investigation.
What was it we're rolling?
Either wits composure -2 dice to just notice general details of her disappearance, or wits plus investigation no modifier because that is the more appropriate pool.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
And
same
you will
for
be able to
both.
spot
Four dice.
finer details.
One success.
Oh my God, I can't roll shit today.
Fuck a cunting.
Man,
Okay.
Your new dice bot hates us.
it's okay. Glorious White Knight Farthingdale is here. I mean, he does have white paint, to be fair. Face paint.
No, because they've just
I'm
stolen
going-
Joshua's
I'm
new
going to
fucking
turn-
child.
Yeah, I'm going to
Hang
turn
on,
this
okay,
fucking
fuck it.
Carthian
Just-
into a fucking rug.
Okay. Blood is kind of splattered all over the van.
Wait, in the passenger seat.
You notice as you kind of look around, you notice a small smear that is on the open passenger door. You reckon that blood might be on here, and if you can catch its scent, which is not easy, you're not bloodhounds. But she also hasn't gone.
Wait, we have a
you don't
gangrel
think she would have
with us.
gotten far. This fight didn't last that long.
Hang on. No. I have a better
Blood
idea. Hey,
has on
Bishop.
it.
Hey, Bishop. I'm gonna take out my cell phone. Let's actually pump this ally to be useful and have her find the girl. She's apparently very good at finding people.
Okay.
Her words, not mine.
Ooh. Yeah, it goes off. Astra speaking, how's my favorite employer doing?
Not good. The girl who I meant to be liberating tonight. I think that she's after been taken. You said that you're good at finding people. Using your esoteric means. I need her found. There's a raise in it for you.
Okay.
If it helps.
Do that. Do you have a name? A photo? I need to know what I'm looking for.
That's fine. Go into my room.
What I can't.
It's pretty simple. Go into my room, you'll find a hairbrush. Take one of my hairs. She's drunk my blood on more than one occasion, so you should be able to find her by finding elements of me that are not me.
That is a That'll be a reach, but I think I can do it for you.
Look, she's probably... I'm not going to let... Everything that I've done recently has been to save this girl's life, so anything you can do, I'll be grateful.
Okay. I will be a few minutes. Put you on hold, do you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, Joshua's used to it anyway.
Do 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 do. That's whole music.
Just gonna... It's actually not even 5 minutes. It's closer to just 60 seconds. Do you hear a lot of noise over the phone?
Should I feel slightly chagrined that I have a demon in my house? I don't personally, and I'm never going to ask questions that could lead to this, but I feel like I should be chagrined.
Wait, we have a demon in the house?
That's
Yes.
who the ally is.
God damn it.
Low-key.
There is a lot of smashing, some chanting, and indistinct smouldering sounds. And she gets back on the phone and she says, well, you have quite the... But I think I have a lead on your girl.
Where is she?
She gives you the location. She's literally just down the road and around the corner. She's inside a building.
Oh my fucking god.
Joshua thanks, hangs up the phone, puts his hand on the murder sword, and just walks down the motherfucking road.
Is it like walking distance or driving distance?
Walking distance by the sound of it.
Alright, I'm gonna follow.
Yep, Farthingdale's walking on the other side. I think we're doing the epic hero walk.
Yep.
We have a sword-bearing crusader.
The son of phone just goes, happy holidays.
Yeah, sword-bearing crusader, mad scientist, and a freak in a hoodie.
Yeah, you know you need to at least get out of this area because the fight didn't last long, but you know the noise will probably draw a police presence.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not immediately, but at some point or another, someone's going to see this and go, I'm going to call the cops.
And we do also have a torpid kindred in the back of a van.
Actually, that in mind, I'm gonna take the van, I'm gonna drive it around the block. So if they're gonna walk up, I'm gonna drive around.
The van does have a lot of blood on it. What you could do is you could just drive it into an alley thing where it's unlikely to be found.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm gonna drive it
Next few
away from
hours.
like where there was just a huge fight.
What I was going to say,
That's fine.
Bishop,
Yeah.
before she disappeared and before we were rammed, we were really close to her sire, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, if there's a door that's separating me from getting to my future child, I'm going to boot in that door.
Okay. First, can you make a you in particular, Joshua, make me stealth roll because you do look like any mortal right now would be like.
You need to get to the fucking hospital. How are you alive? How are you even standing?
Dexterity stealth, yes.
With stealth for dexterity self, whichever is higher.
Dexterity right now.
You can cut through a side street or try to hide your face, whatever works.
I am very good at this.
You're also very hungry.
I have 3 blood in the tank at the moment because I couldn't drink 2 from that mofo. So yes, I am very hungry.
Okay, you managed to avoid any prying eyes. Not too many as you head down the road, actually into Kingston proper. See just the fringes of the village. Fringes of the town, sorry.
I was going to say, I've never been to Kingston.
Never have I.
Me either.
Me, fourth.
You get to the building that your friend described. It is locked. I presume we're going to boot it down. With your strength,
Yes.
there's no issue.
Boot. I cast shoe.
We cast fist.
Okay, you smash in the door unceremoniously. I presume the back door because you don't want to get noticed.
Mm-hmm.
You head straight into what looks like a fairly... You walk straight through the the kitchen down the corridor. You hear the sound of rushing footsteps downstairs, and then as you look up or take up arms, it's effectively it is your cohort. And she says, "No, don't kill him, please." Please, don't kill him.
Who is she talking about?
You have no fucking idea. She's just asking you not to kill someone.
Just let me know when I
Who are
get
you
there after
talking
moving the
about?
van.
You get there within a minute. I'll say within 30 seconds is fine.
Okay.
Who am I not killing?
The silence as long as she kind of bites her lips. My brother.
Your brother.
Head tilt.
Gonna say I catch up at this point. Everything looks very awkward.
Give me context.
It really is.
Kid, I ran out of patience back before my van was full of an unconscious vampire. You better give us an answer right now.
I think a fair question, my dear, is this. Is it your brother from when you were human? Or do you share a creator? As
Human brother It wasn't his fault going on.
And
Where
is
is your-
he human now?
He didn't even know.
Is he human
Is
now?
he the one?
That's what I'm asking, Joshua.
He's the one who
he
caused this,
human
isn't
now?
he?
Look, if he was human, do you think I'd look like this? She like rubs her pale, cold face.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. You knew who it was the whole time.
No, after you guys started fighting, I thought it was going to be my only real chance to find out who it was, so I ran off on my own, and I knew we were close, so... And
Where is he?
Are you going to kill him?
Bishop, going to use manipulation, intimidation, and basically just roar at her voice deep. Answer him. So, and I'm using my nightmare. I'm going to use dread presence to scare this bitch because she's aggravating me now. And so
I was going to say she is my
actually
future
think-
childer, so don't break my future childer.
Strength 5 plus intimidation 3 with an emphasis in creepy clown. Plus my 2 nightmare dice. So 10 dice minus what, Bishop?
It's contested, so...
Okay.
Oh, no,
I'm also going to
you're
spend
not
a blood
trying
to
evoke
get
fate,
2
it'd be
extra dice.
minus... 1 minus 6.
6? What
6.
the hell?
It would
She's
be
trying
plus
to
4, but
she's trying to defend her loved one.
Okay.
This is someone, trying to pretend.
All right, so
trying to protect someone that is the equivalent of a touchstone or higher, or better, it gives you bonus.
So spending 2 blood to boost me up, so that's 12 dice minus 6. Okay. Roll 6 dice and see what happens. 2 successes. Farthingdale is a scary ass clown.
Yeah, you roar at her, it catches her completely off guard. You kind of curse, you look in the wall more than she just kind of falls back into the wall.
There's a reason he spends most of his time being all happy and clappy. So at moments like this, he can be scary.
She just starts sobbing or pleading, please don't kill him, please don't kill him. But
Joshua will raise a hand.
She's terrified of you.
He will raise a hand. He doesn't put his hand on Farthingdale, but he kind of puts his hand across Farthingdale, as in to kind of, do the thing of that's enough for her to visibly see. For the record, Anthony, this is clearly an act that he's doing to kind of, build her.
Because the
Yeah,
way
pretty
he's
much.
currently feeling, if you had actively tried to stop him, he'd have smacked your hand away and carried on.
No, he'll say, "You have my word, I will not kill him. However, this mess needs to be sorted out. The simple fact of the matter is that if I cannot do this tonight, you will probably be put to death tomorrow. So, with that in mind, if he has any love for you, as a brother should a sister, he will come out, make his presence known, and we will deal with this."
He's upstairs.
Is he alone?
Yes.
Then fetch him.
Where are we right now? Are we in like a hallway?
I
You're in a
assume we're
hallway,
standing.
and
Yeah,
she's
just
kind of
in-
looking at you from the back, from the stairway banister.
that's why.
Look,
That's why I've just told her to go and fetch him because it'll be. I reckon it'll be easier for her to bring him down to us than for us to wait for him to come down.
in
Or
about
we just
10
go up to him because who's
It-
to say she's not going to just disappear forever?
in about 10 minutes, this place is going to be crawling with police. So frankly, Joshua just starts to walk up the stairs. He's done with today. He will wrap his arm around the girl and he's bringing her up with him. He's not lifting her, but he's walking with her, making it very clear, you are staying right next to me, Missy. I murdered 2 people to keep you safe.
Farthingale is just going to start. Like, I assume the shiv is basically like a flick knife, essentially. While the folding ones. So
Mhm.
just click, slide away, click, slide away, click, basically opening and closing it while walking immediately behind her. Because this girl has earned his ire. He doesn't
So,
like
yes.
upsetting children.
Up
But she's a woman.
upstairs we go, kids.
Yeah. Damn it! If I'm not
Up the
going to teach a
stairs you
lesson
go.
through fear tonight.
There are a couple of doors, but she will just open the already half open one. She's kind of slow about it, and you you see this man, young man. He's sitting on a chair. He's not sitting on a chair. Actually, he's sitting. He's kind of got his hand over his face. You can smell blood on a desk nearby, but that's about it.
Does my beast leap
It's
out
a
to
small
his
bedroom.
beast?
No, not that you can tell. If you are related, it would be very distant.
Hmm.
Too distant for you to tell.
No, I meant more, can I tell he's a kindred?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. What is your... I'm sorry, I don't have time to be incredibly nice, hand-holding, and sympathetic. What is your name?
My name's Damien.
It is nice to meet you, Damien. My name is Joshua. Now then. This is your sister, yes? I assume your sister by birth. And you're a member of the... And you're a member of the Carthian movement, yes?
No.
Really?
They seemed quite intent to protect you.
Oh, I don't know too much about them. I mean, they've been telling me and everything, but they kind of found me as I was and decided to take me in and try and, stop. Well,
And
what
how
happened with
were
my
you?
sister. Better. Better
Alright.
than I was. I mean, I've seen better days, but
I'm going to make this abundantly clear. We do not have a great deal of time. The simple fact of the matter is that your sister has spent the last number of months in a near paralytic living hell. I don't care if she tries to sugarcoat it to make you feel better. This is the simple case. So, what we are going to do, we would like you, I beg you, to go along with us on this, because this is the only way that there is ever going to be a happy ending for this particular absolute show of fuck. We are going to do the following. We are going to take you from this place, and we are going to present you this night to the Prince of London. As a matter of fact, he's in a charming garden party at the moment, I believe. There's a week-long thing, but that's neither here nor there. At which point, you are going to throw yourself on your hands and knees and beg for forgiveness and clemency. You see, he's just had a whole bunch of people killed for doing exactly what it is you're being charged with. However, I sense he might have killed enough people and might now wish to be seen as being generous and a patron. So here we are. If you are willing to do this, and if you are willing to come with us, there is a chance not only you can get out of this alive, but your sister can actually have an existence and not a tortured, not a tortured, deprived hellscape that she has been living. Do you understand? Or I can become violent and take you in as a pile of dust. I don't want to do that, but I will.
I kind of do.
I have to admit to being 50-50 on the question myself.
Who are you? What happened to the Carthians?
Their mortal friends have fled into the night. The other one, well, his throat was quite delicious. Big smile.
Actually angers him quite a bit. He narrows his eyes and locks eyes with you, Farthingdale.
Had you not done something very, very stupid, your sister would be...
I don't even know what happened. I'm
irrelevant,
still trying to find
boy.
out what happened.
Irrelevant. Your sister would be human. She would be able to grow old, get married, have children of her own, have a family. You would be an uncle to her children, a brother-in-law to her husband. She would have a life ahead of her. Instead, you have denied her that. You have robbed her of her mortality and humanity, all because you don't know what happened. Idiot boy.
So why don't you kill your own fucking makers? Why don't you kill mine?
And now, thanks to you, the Carthian movement is at risk of being exterminated in the city. Hundreds will die. All because you don't know what happened. That of your sister is in more because you don't know what happened.
And tell me what happened! He's going to lash out at you with his beast. Farthingdale, can you roll me
a
power stat plus your blood potency? Because he and everybody in the room feels this. As he...
what's the power stat?
Stands up. Strength, intelligence. Your highest.
I'm going to use strength because that's 5.
I will say that the physical buff to this ritual does not affect this roll.
Alright, so... Okay, so in that case...
Because Vigor doesn't help you here either. Like, it has to be your...
Okay, in that case, my highest is either intelligence or presence, so I'll go for presence.
Yeah. It's one of those rolls where you kind of have to just go with the default.
At Discord...
He's not particularly strong, though.
So, 4... 2 successes.
Well, you match each other. So everybody in the room feels this because it's very obvious when something like this happens. His beast flares up. Farthingdale beast flares up. and they clash. And you can feel them metaphysically claw at each other, bite at each other, try and rip each other apart. Neither one actually succeeds.
Am I able to speak while this is going on? I assume so.
Yes, it's only a few seconds.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I was getting a drink. What did I miss?
They're dick waving.
Farthingdale-
You felt the beast. Basically, Damien lashed out his beast to Farthingdale, and they drew.
What happened is that you killed your sister, but you fucked that up too. And as far as who made
It
you like
doesn't
this,
matter.
that's something that could be dealt with.
You know,
Our time
something-
grows incredibly short. Ultimately, kid, I pity you.
Are you walking or are we
I have
carrying you?
sympathy. Yeah. We don't have time for this. You can make things right. It's in your wheelhouse now, kid.
No, that's all I have.
All right. Question. Do you have a car?
I can't afford a fucking car.
Oh my god, everybody get in the fucking van.
Fuck. No, we
Yes.
can't drive the van through inner city London covered in blood.
The inside of it's covered in blood. I don't think the outside is.
Yeah, you'll have multiple police cars bearing down on you within minutes.
All right, in that case, quick. Go downstairs, fill a bucket with some water. We're going to just wipe it clean. We'll get the worst of it off. It should be fine. What we'll do is, hang on, where's the closest, where would be the closest quote-unquote friendly domain to us where I could physically get us a new ride?
Hold on, Bishop.
Well, yeah.
I have a quick question. In the event that the van can't be returned to the court, the prince won't be especially angry with me, will he?
Oh lord.
No
If
comment.
it's done for the sake of protecting the masquerade. Because it occurs to me,
Actually, no, wait, there's
Okay,
there's
here's the
much
thing,
simpler.
though.
we're outside main London. We can walk a bit and then get an Uber. And while we wait for the Uber, we can.
I was
I think
Except
it was-
there's a
No,
dead
police
vampire
will
in the back
come,
of the
but they'll
car.
find a burned out wreck.
hang on. Oh, but hang on. Simple answer. There's a much simpler answer. All we have to do is stick to the back roads for a little bit, like the alleys and whatever else. There's another car full of vampires that are our friends. We just have them meet us and we pile into their van.
Yeah, I think if we can get out of here, then I can lose them as long as we're not driving right down the middle of town. Because I mean, it's pretty late, right?
Yeah.
So it's theoretically going to be dark unless we go on like main roads with lights. So if we stick to back roads,
Yeah, we're not actually in London proper, so in theory we can just go out into the country, meet our friends, torch the van, and
Preferably with that Carthian shit in it.
yeah,
No, we're bringing that Carthian shit. You know where we're bringing him? Right to the Prince's Elysium, because I'm going to say, this is the motherfucker who twice now has defied the Archons. I want him fucking executed.
Ah, yes.
Publicly.
That sounds perfect. The fact that, it's taken us collectively twice to bring this fucker in.
So, all right,
This-
kids, right. Joshua presses his earpiece and he's going to contact the head crusader. I sneezed. It was good. It cleared my sinuses. Bishop.
Okay. You can give your friends a ring. These kids.
He says,
And though we should be moving, like, because if the
Yeah.
cops show up and see us get in the van, then that's an issue. If we can get moving before they get here, less of an issue.
okay, so as they're walking down to the van, he says, we've acquired the asset and he's coming quietly. However, our transportation has been marked, unfortunately, to the point where we can't risk bringing it to the Princess Elysium. Suggest that we rendezvous outside of Kingston, some rural area. We'll torch this van and go all pile into yours.
You get a response. Will do.
Cool. In that case, what Joshua does on his
hit a. It's you also get something. Hit a coffee in strong house. Expected received heavy resistance than expected. Half a dozen Kaffians, half a dozen dead, but they got Lander.
Got as in killed or got as in captured?
Fuck if I know. All separate posts.
All right. I guess tonight the holy war begins. Lama lama, ala jihad. It's fine. So yeah,
we're off to burn some Carthians, some Carthians, some Carthians.
Some Carthians.
Should have stayed in fucking Philadelphia.
So Bishop, in that case, because I hopefully it won't take too long. We will meet up with them. Because this should be done. We'll meet up with them at a we'll MapQuest or GPS link a place. We'll just toss a burning taper into the
fuel tank.
Into the fuel tank of our truck. We will then, or of our van. We will then jaunt down to the Princess Elysium with our tow and catch, because that was where we were told to bring the assets.
Yeah.
Mostly because there's a slight chance that I can get this kid to live. It is a slight chance, but I'm going to try it. Also, I just thought of something. Hey, I have an even better idea. The Archbishop wanted us to make an example of people tonight. It just so happens I've got a big bundle of making an example of someone unconscious on the floor.
Yep.
I'm going to gift him to the Archbishop.
Okay. So you begin walking into Elysium with some very... do you bring the body of what's-his-face with you?
Would it be a bad idea to?
Probably.
Yeah, no, Bishop, we're going to keep that body.
Like something. It's probably more.
By the
So
way,
at this point, I am mad
sort of
enough to walk into Elysium with a dead body over my shoulder.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I'm in the mood for fucking Farthingdale to go coffin bearer with you. But we'll leave it up to Joshua. He is our ringleader.
Oh, we lost him.
Well.
Well, looks like we're bringing a pile of dead body into Elysium.
Apparently.
Our adult supervision has left.
Yes. That's unfortunate. We lost our
Oh.
resident adult.
There we go. Sorry about that. For some
Damn
reason,
it, the resident
We were
adult
definitely
was
not
here.
going to do irresponsible things while you were gone.
oh, if it helps, I've been there for like 2 minutes. I could hear everything.
Oh, great.
No, we're not gonna bring it. No, we'll leave it in the car, though we will inform the prince that we have it. That's kind of where we are at the moment. So yes, once again, wow, what is it with me walking into Elysium completely fucked up to shit and covered in blood?
We're bad at things.
We are
Yeah.
somewhat bad at things.
Well, it has to be an
Oh, this is-
improvement for something.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was doing better with the bug monster.
So, is the prince indeed still in attendance at his Elysium? Because he said he would be there for like a week.
Ta-da.
Ah, there it is. Oh.
As you approach, the Keeper of Elysium will make a snide announcement to the group, to the court that anybody, unless it has already been mulched, please do not bring corpses into the Elysium. Okay, and thank you.
I like that's a bullet point.
So yes, when he enters, because Joshua's kind of done this thing with the prince where he apparently thinks of me as a knight, which is really weird. But Joshua will do the thing where when he stands in the prince's presence, as soon as he enters, he goes down on the one knee and lowers his head.
Oh, extra fuck.
To be fair, like Farthingale does the same because
I'm not doing that.
yeah. You cannot like you're a gangrel and they're just inherently snooty.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and stand there.
The prince will remember that.
That's
The
fine.
prince.
Ah, the infamous Red Knight. I see you come bearing gifts.
Yes. As commanded, Your Highness. Allow me to introduce Damien, insert last name here. He is responsible for the creation of one of the revenants to which you sought brought to you. He wishes to plead for your Highness's clemency.
Damien. He is awful at this. It is obvious he has never been in anything resembling a feudal court. He does, however, know how to take somebody else's lead, and he follows Joshua's. So he's gonna get on his hands and knees and literally beg. Does anybody want to back him up?
Joshua will say, without he stands at this point, and he will say, "I believe the punishment mandated by Your Highness upon my clanmate was just. My clanmate knew the difference. He understood the actions he took. This is a blind child who did not understand his actions, did not understand, and was not taught the correct way."
And somebody made him like this, and that would be technically their responsibility.
Whoever has the highest presence plus persuasion, please roll it.
That's definitely not me.
Rolling at a
Give me a second. Presence
if you're-
plus
if
persuasion.
multiple- Mm,
I have a presence plus
out
persuasion
of
of
the people-
4. So,
Same.
if you want to help.
okay, I will help with this.
I was going to say, are we relying on my dice rolling skills?
Well, no, Evan, it's worse.
engaged.
We're relying. This kid is fucked.
Oh god. No,
Yep.
hang on,
Yes,
Anthony.
told
you.
Anthony, let me roll it because I still have willpower to spend. Hang on.
And
Hang
Okay.
on.
you are helping each other. So it counts as a
Hmm.
teamwork action. I'm just gonna double check.
Can I add
What
to
that
this with my
does.
2 dice pool?
Okay, this isn't.
I suppose we are all trying to do the right thing.
Okay, yeah, so, which I think would be Joshua.
Mhm.
You want assisting with this. You roll your own dice. And each success gives a bonus, so both.
Okay, so
Father
I got
Hall.
no successes, but if
Okay.
Isabella
All right, I'll
rolls
try it.
one or gets 1 or 2, then hang on, Evan, before you roll.
Nope.
All right, Evan, looks like you're rolling your straight dice pool.
Cool. What was I going to say?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was going to be a -5. This
Jesus.
guy.
Hold on,
this
that
is
means chance die at best.
No, I can still spend a
You
willpower
wouldn't
to
suffer
get.
the penalty, yeah.
Mhm.
The primary actor is the one that would suffer the penalty.
At this
Right.
point, I'm just mad that it's just idiots all the way down. Like every room I walk into is just another idiot who has no idea what's going on. Hey,
I succeed.
good job.
It's like, I feel like that's the way of the order, Jekyll. It's like
He
everybody
looks-
isn't as smart as you, and it's annoying.
He looks to the prince and he says, "With one hand, one must take vengeance, and with the other hand, one must give mercy. We do not necessarily." He wants to be very specific in what he says here. It is to you, Your Highness, to decide which hand must be used. We see merit in the boy. That does not mean that our eyes are as wise and experienced in these matters as yours.
Okay. When you say that, does everybody want to just roll me wit socialize standard roll? This is to be made aware of something.
I can
It's
roll
wits
one
what?
dice. Wit socialize.
Socialize.
That's a thing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
there it is. I don't have that.
I'm going to roll my 1 dice.
Ooh, me too.
See if this works. Oh, I'm so tempted to go for a dramatic failure. Purely because I don't think
Wow.
it will matter.
I do succeed. I should have actually rolled 1 extra dice there because I did spend. Oh no, my math is right. With the willpower spent, it is 3. Winning.
Yeah.
Because I refreshed my willpower pool after I beat someone practically to death at the cost of my own life. So, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm kind of in a bad situation willpower wise. I have
Those with
1.
successes almost. Those with successes almost find that it is if the prince's attention is divided between everything else.
Can I make
He has-
what is the Oh, sorry, continue.
His head is slightly tilted to the side, but he's still taking what you're saying on board.
For the record, there is a bit of lag. I think it's only Bishop who's getting the lag, though, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So if it sounds like we're talking over you, we're not intending to, and I feel really shitty every time I do it.
Nah, it's fine.
Can I make the perception-y roll? Because I know that the perception roll in this game is interesting. Let us say to try and identify what is dragging his attention.
You can. I would make that an extremely difficult roll, though. Like, above -6. Like, you would be reduced to a chance dice. It is not something that it is within Joshua's capacity to spot. It would require a chance die success.
Nah, in that case, I'm not going to bother.
But he
Actually, you know what? I'll roll the chance dice. Let's see if the dice gods actually are with us at least once tonight.
Why would they be? They haven't been all night.
Oh, it was a 1.
Yep, that's good today.
Bishop, I have to.
Can I put out the? Hang on. Can I put out the fuck you, Bishop, for the 1? You actually jinxed me.
That Bishop has been lying about his technical skills and has actually coded this dice roller to generate shitty rolls when he pushes a button on his keyboard.
It's fine
because we aren't seeing his dice rolls.
Fuck you in particular.
I'm certain there's a fucking macro thing on his screen that he's boops.
Well,
fucking shitty.
Is this a dramatic failure?
Do I just get a beat for it? Bishop?
Let's just burn this whole city to the ground.
Don't fucking tempt me.
Well, here we are. Hey, hooray.
I'm sorry.
Oh, are you back?
Yes. You I'm just trying to figure out how would this be a dramatic failure. Oh my god. Okay. You see what you believe he's looking at. What you believe has his attention so divided.
I think Bishop is updating.
I am updating.
Whoa, for the record, your lag is better.
I'm using a hotspot.
Da.
This cheeky boy.
Joshua will
He's
just.
more interested in that guy than he is at you.
The odd thing is that in this particular situation, that would make an entire amount of sense. So Joshua just nods along with it. He's sanguine with that.
Evan, can you hear Bishop?
Yes.
Yes or no? Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes.
All right, give me a second.
I could hear Anthony.
So he just kind of looks at the prince to see if he's going to give clemency or not.
Okay, for me, Bishop is just a constant loading spiral.
I can hear him.
I can't.
Well, he hasn't said anything since you've come in.
Hello.
Has
He
he
just
said
said,
anything since like the thing about rolling a chance die?
yes, he has.
I haven't heard any of them.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, StreamYard fucked me up.
No. The prince will simply say to you, who among you will raise him?
Wait, is he? I thought somebody already embraced him.
He said raise him, as in who will teach him.
Oh,
Oh no, this one is Revenant.
wait. So a revenant made another revenant?
Suppose it can happen.
Now I'm interested.
Very interesting anomaly, yes. They're very rare. Not known to happen at all.
I have
Urban
already
myth.
agreed to uplift his sister, as has been agreed upon. I do not think that my soul could bear a second.
Not 2 for 2.
I'll take his dumbass.
Let's see what Farthington has to say.
Can you hear him now, Anthony?
I can, yes.
Okay. We're being asked if either you or Terry wishes to uplift him to make him not a revenant anymore. Terry has said she'll do it. So unless you want to throw yourself bodily in the way of that bullet.
Man, do I not want a baby Farthingale running around.
The temptation to add to my clown troop on that basis.
God damn it.
You know what? Bishop,
No.
I'm going to turn to the boy and say, I'll offer you a choice. Do you wish to be of a class? Do you wish to learn the way of scholarly nature, or do you wish to learn the ways of fear? Because all I know about the Ordo Dracul is that they're really studious.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, that's the assumption he's operating out of. You people
I have
study
enough
stuff.
questions that I'm willing to save your life to get answers to them. And maybe teach you how to not be an idiot in the process. Or you could be a creepy ass clown. It's up to you.
I will surprise no one by not taking the clown.
I feel somehow bullied.
Shut up, you.
Fuck you, clown.
Okay, you fucking prompted this, Terry.
Oh no!
He's going to just turn to you and say quietly, "What was that, my sweet? Please." His hand to you, and I'll make the roll to exploit the blood bond she has with me to make her happier. To make her come over to me.
I hate you so much right now.
I'm screaming. First stage. When taking a social maneuver against a thrall, the regnant's impression is considered one step higher as well, and a possible implied bonus on any social action or discipline against the thrall.
Okay, so what does that do mechanically?
Actually, for this is you just get a +1 dice bonus. Her impression doesn't actually matter much.
What do I roll against that?
Because I'm not trying to be intimidating, I'm trying to be alluring. which is really weird with me.
I'm a sexy ass clown.
Bear in mind, this is actually a rule. Hey, Terry, I'm going to quote a rule at you. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, it will automatically fail.
No, I'll ride this fail train into the sunset.
That is a legit rule in New World.
No, I get that. Well, I mean, that's a legit rule in life.
Yeah, I'll start pulling that shit on every situation I don't like. And I don't like a lot of situations.
No, at a game, I think this shit's hilarious. Just for the record.
So let's see. Is it presence or manipulation, Bishop? Bishop. Presence. Okay. So,
And then what do I roll against it?
So that's
Composure plus resolve.
So what against resolve?
Bishop, speak up a bit.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Composure.
Okay, composure resolve.
And I'm rolling presence plus what?
Presence plus persuasion.
Okay. With
Or
one
subterfuge if you want to be sexy.
Right. I am going to spend a blood to try and make myself look a little more.
Oh my
alive,
fucking god!
I don't think you can. I think it's only on. Is it only on physical roll? It's only on physical rolls you can spend blood.
It's only physical, I'm afraid.
All right. Okay. 5 dice it is then.
Ha! Fuck you, clown.
I tried.
Oh, damn. All right, yeah.
But actually, you know what? When you hold your hand out to me, I am going to walk towards you. I'm going to take your hand, I'm going to kiss it, and I'm going to look you in the eye, and I'm going to say, fuck you, clown.
Okay. In that case, since you're kissing his hand,
guys,
he's going to go,
hang on.
and try and push your hand against it. Push his hand against your teeth.
Whatever.
Guys, it's already been going for over 2 hours. Can we stop? Thank you. I'm tired.
It would have been fine had we not run into the fucking Garthians again.
Your Highness, you know what? Since let's turn this proverbial nail. Tonight, for the second time, the same Carthian attempted to once again impede myself and my fellows on your good duty. He attempted to not only impede us, no. He broke the masquerade. It is called the masquerade, isn't it?
I believe so.
Bishop, it is called the masquerade, isn't it?
Yeah.
He broke the masquerade by involving non-blooded, ignorant yokels in his attempt to dispatch us from our duty to you. We currently have him torpid in a van. We would wish and seek justice from you for this person who cannot, apparently, do anything but break the masquerade and defy your wishes.
Not to mention the fact that they were trying to protect this kindred, but didn't tell him anything about who he was, how to survive, how to control himself. They were basically keeping a monster that was just waiting to kill somebody else.
Also, I would like to state for the court to be reminded, we were not in Carthian territory, unless, Your Highness, you've declared Kingston to be Carthian territory, and none of us were made aware of this. But they were the ones who attacked us in the territory of another covenant?
It would seem so.
Hello?
Bishop?
I'm back.
Did you hear our long speech about fuck the Carthians?
Yes, it was great.
Okay.
Well then, Mr. Beanforth, my ever gallant Red Knight, I will do you the privilege of leaving the fate of this interloper up to yourself.
As you say, he turns to the court and he opens his arms. I bestow his fate as a gift to Archbishop insert name here.
I don't think there is a bishop.
Oh, no. If Stanforth is here, I want to see the look on his face.
One second. Stanford is very stony-faced.
Can I make
I wasn't aware the Lancashire
empathy is a skill, which I...
Yeah, he looks at you with a very mixed expression. It's hard to tell what he's really feeling.
can I make some kind of empathy roll?
You can. So okay, it's -4 dice because his subterfuge is very good.
Is very good, you say. And what is the pool I roll? Is it wits empathy?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This is worth the willpower expenditure because fuck this guy. You said he has a thing of 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that wrong? Ugh, the dice roller is doing that thing where it doesn't want to exist.
Zero successes, it looks like.
That was Bishop's roll. Why is it letting me roll?
You know,
I assumed he was rolling for you.
Oh no! Hang on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you use dice roller _1.
What was that? Sorry, Anthony.
You used hashtag dice roller _1.
Yeah, no, I fucked that up. Yeah, no, give me a second. Are you okay with me actually rolling my dice, or do you want me to take your roll, Bishop? Because I'll take your roll if you'd rather me do it.
It's fine. I was just showing you. The thing, so.
I still fail anyway. I have no idea how he feels.
Very mixed expression. Probably a lot of emotions running through him. But you're not sure which.
I thank you, Your Highness, for this gift. It will be very well remembered.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Send the Archbishop my regards.
He said that he looks forward to attending upon you during the sessions of Elysium.
Charitable. Meanwhile, in his chambers, he's like, I'm so proud of you.
Well, I mean, giving your boss, like, you know, I don't know. I assume that the next sermon he does is going to be physically burning a guy. Very well. He actually he bows to the prince, and he says, "With your permission, in that case, Your Highness, I will." We actually, he looks at Isabella. Will adjourn, and would it be vulgar? Because obviously, the creation right is a very specific thing, or rather, embracing is a very would it be? Because we've been given the right to embrace these people. Should we do it here and now? Because obviously, if they go to sleep, horrible things happen. So would it be acceptable for us to embrace them in Elysium, or like should we do that elsewhere?
I mean, I'm not doing it here. I got shit to do.
Oh no, you have to embrace him.
Oh, I will.
It's
but I got
not a
shit
thing
to
if you
do.
get, it's not a thing. It's not a thing
Hang
that
on,
you get to
I thought
keep
he'd
him
already
as a
been
revenant.
embraced.
No, he is a
I thought
revenant.
he'd already been
Terry,
embraced.
Terry, I don't think you understand this, dear. No. You have to embrace him tonight.
Why do I have to embrace him tonight?
Because if you don't,
Because
the owls will take him. That's my guess.
It's not just that,
anyway.
because in front of the prince, you've said that you do it. That's
I
the
will do
condition
it.
for him living.
I will do it, but why does it have to be right now? I'm taking responsibility for me, and I will embrace him, but I'm going to take him to the Ordo first.
Because do you know what happens tomorrow?
Nope. Well, you mean about him waking up with no blood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're refusing to do it tonight, I'll volunteer to do
Oh
it.
my fucking god. What time is it? What time of night is it at this point?
Well,
It is actually getting fairly
1:45.
given like the hours of prep work you guys did. Like you guys did like 2 to 3 hours at least of prep work, and like including all the hunting and stuff like that. Like this happened quite late into the night.
Okay, but I mean, my question is, because this other one has been basically tortured for months, can I torpor him? I mean, I'm obviously not saying this out loud right now, and I'm not doing this right now, but are they going to, is somebody going to watch me embrace him tonight? Or can I take him somewhere, torpor him, take him to the Ordo, deal with the whole thing tomorrow?
Monoramming was politics. I'll give you +2 dice because it's a fairly simple conclusion to come to.
Hold
And
on.
if you're unskilled in it, I don't even care. You don't even get the unskilled penalty.
I cannot hear you.
It's fine.
Two successes.
You don't think this call gives a fuck what happens to these people?
I didn't think so.
Honestly, I think that they're doing you a disservice more than anything else. They're basically pulling off a liability to you as a reward. So yeah, do what you like. Anywho,
So if it's relatively late in the night, do I have time to, I guess, get back to the Ordo, that Ordo safe house we went to that one time, where I met those people whose names I don't remember? Would I have time to get there tonight?
yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Late in the night, it's not so late in the night that you can't make it back to a haven and do the thing.
Okay. So essentially, once I can leave all of this, I'm gonna turn to Damien. I'm gonna say, you need to come with me. You need to do what I say. You need to trust me if you want to live through this night and into tomorrow. Do you trust me?
There is dead silence.
Do you trust that this is your best option? Because I'm going to tell you right now it is.
I guess.
All right. So I'm going to lead him back. I'm going to take him whether, I don't know. I don't know how far it is, if we need to take an Uber. I don't have a car anymore, I guess. But, like, I'm going to take him back there. If any of them are around, I'm going to kind of quickly explain the situation to them. That I have agreed to take responsibility for him. I have agreed to embrace him. But I know we all have questions for him at this point. So just for his own safety, we can torpor him and then wake him up when we're ready.
Your colleagues get the syringes ready.
I've made a
That
promise.
is that is such a morality break. Holy shit.
It should be.
We'll
Well,
discuss the consequences of that later. Because
You guys are the good guys here.
Not.
But
That's also a morality break.
but I will tell. But it's like I gave my word that I would take responsibility for him and I would embrace him. So we can look at we can get the information out of him, but I want him in one piece by the end of the day, and I want to be a part of whatever it is we choose to do with this.
Okay. The Ordo are very accepting of your role as Patsy.
You know what? Fuck it.
And being me, they're completely fine with it and happy to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would that be okay to end the scene here? Because it is very late and the scene's gone on for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yep.
So thank you, players, for playing. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Bye bye.